All right. Bird of the day. It's a special one. Oh. So what does Twig always do on special birds of the day? Oh, usually does corvids, doesn't he? Well, let me tell you something. Today's bird of the day is... But, gotta go back. The Australian magpie! Yay! The Australian magpie. Look at that fella. Black and white and cool all over. Australia's most popular bird. After the kookaburra. And maybe the emu. Or the cassowary. Or many of the other birds that are known for Australia. But oh, we got the magpie. We got the magpie. It's a good magpie. But I just realized that, when I got to the other thing, it's an important piece of information that I didn't leave out. I'm gonna add it on screen when I get to the next page. Because it's important. Very important. So, basic information. 15 to 17 inches long. 25 to 30 inch wingspan. Weighs about 7.8, 12 ounces. And on average, they're gonna live about 25 years. I wasn't able to find a map of where they live, but they live in Australia. And you're gonna find them pretty much around the borders, you know, where things can actually live. You're not gonna find too many of these guys in the middle of the outback. Oh, and they also... Oh yeah, 25. Well, you know, for this kind of bird, you know, these larger passiforms. That's I mean, that's about how long a crow lives. These guys live a little longer than a crow, but they're the same size as a crow. Yeah, good long-lived bird. So yeah, pretty good. But as you see at the bottom there, I forgot to fill in the order, family, and species information. So let me add that in. Okay. A very important thing. So order. Passeriforms. Oh yeah, that's important. Family. Whoops. And ah! Technical difficulties. Yay. Okay. Oh, is this gonna update as I'm typing? Oh yeah, I think it might. Oh yeah, so we're talking about a magpie, so of course the family is... Wait a minute. Family... Artomidae? Wait a minute! Artomidae? And they're... Gymnarchina... Ibison? Wait a minute! The family is Artomidae, but they're a magpie! Doesn't that mean they're a corvid? What's going on here? That's right, folks. The Australian magpie is an imposter. They are not corvids. Nor are they even magpies. Oh my gosh. What is going on? They're not even magpies. That's right. So, why are they called magpies? I mean, they kind of look like magpies. They got a lot of crow-like features. How are they not corvids? Well, let me tell you something. So, the magpie, specifically the Eurasian magpie, very common bird over in Europe. And those damn colonizers, they went over to Australia and they saw some native birds. And they saw, hey, there's something kind of looks like a crow and it's black and white. Oh, must be a magpie. It's a little different than our magpies, but well, we're sure that's a magpie. And we're in Australia, so we're going to call it the Australian magpie. Little did they know. Nope. Not in the same family. Not in the same family at all. Yeah. They are their own family of birds. Found in Australia. Yeah. So, they are imposter. And by imposter, I mean, stupid European settlers didn't know their taxonomy. But, as you're about to find out, they have quite a lot in common with our corvid friends. So maybe instead of imposter, we could call them honorary. Now, one of you in chat already mentioned something about them. And we got a little demonstration of that. So, why am I doing these right now? They're not corvids. Well, now is a very important time of the year for the Australian magpie. For in Australia, it is spring. Mating season. When they got little babies in the nest. Well, this time of year, Australian magpies are famous for one thing. One very specific thing. This. Whoa! No, go back.
This is for the cat mother hater! Woo! I hear it!
There he comes! You got me!
Here it comes again! Ah! So, yes, as we know of the magpie, the Australian magpie, they are known for their swooping behavior. And, yeah, they sense a predator near the nest, they are going to attack it. And they do the behavior that is known as swooping. They swoop down and scratch their beak and talons at the intruder to try to scare it off. I find it so funny watching all those humans run away. Oh, you go, birds, you go. They have found that almost exclusively the magpies that are swooping people are males. The females sometimes do it, but it's a pretty exclusively male behavior. They go for you. But the funny thing is, the observers of magpies have found that only about 10% of males actually engage in swooping behavior. It's actually not that common for the species, but 10% of a species that has millions of birds, tens of millions of birds, well, that's still millions of swooping birds. So, yeah, if you're in Australia, and actually in New Zealand now, they were introduced in New Zealand. They're actually considered an invasive species in New Zealand, but they're there. So, yeah, this time of year, watch your head. Don't get too near the heads. Don't get too the nests. Yeah, there are literally, as you see down there, signs. Magpie swooping. Don't get near the nest. Do not get near their nest. And especially if you see a baby magpie on the ground, do not try to help it, because the parents will see you as a predator, and that's a guaranteed swooping. Yeah, swooping isn't all they're known for. No, they're actually a very interesting bird. You know, they're social and intelligent. They're not quite corvid smart, but they're close. They're close. Very social birds, like hanging out with lots of other ones. They mate for life. They, good social bonds with other magpies, and they help each other out. And they've actually found that magpies can form friendship with humans. Yeah. If you eat a magpie, it's not going to do the full-on give you shiny objects behavior that crows might do, but they'll hang out with you. They'll be a friend. Yeah, it's good. Part of that is helped that, they tend to stay in the same location for life. The climate doesn't change through the year in Australia much that they would need to migrate. So they found that a magpie is usually going to be, in a few square miles of where it was born. It's going to stick near there. It's going to stay pretty close to home. So, if it sees a same human all the time, and that human is nice to them, yeah, they'll be like, oh, that human's all right. They're good. But after that, I think the thing that they're most known for is their song. Their song and their voice. In fact, I'm going to play a little clip for you. Listen to this. That's a pretty neat and unique song. Kind of a warbly song. Very beautiful. Some people believe that as far as songs from birds go, the Australian magpie might just have the most complex and unique song and different kinds of song of any bird. Yeah. Their singing is like they can't even hammer it down to one kind of call. They just have so many songs that they sing, depending on their mood, what's going on around them, and yeah, a complex level of communication. It's a language. It is a language. They understand each other, it seems. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But another great thing about magpies is that they have one of the best senses of hearing in the bird world. I mean, not owl good. Oh yeah, mockingbirds and chickadees. Very known for their songs, but yeah, Australian magpie has them beat. Man, mockingbirds and chickadees. Two birds I have not done yet. Oh, but I'm gonna do them. Yeah, as I was saying, they've got great hearing. Really good hearing. They don't have the kind of sound hearing that an owl's gonna have, being up in the tree and being able to hear a little mouse scurrying around, but they can hear prey in the ground. And phrasing. What did I say? I'm not gonna get clipped for that, am I? Oh god. Did I say a bad thing? Anyway, they can hear the sound of small little bugs and worms crawling around in the ground. They'll sit on the ground, they'll sit and listen. They'll hear just the tiny, tiny little movements. And then they will get it. Dig that long beak into the ground and get themselves a snack. They are omnivorous and pretty opportunistic, but they're good hunters, They like bugs. Bugs are their favorite. Worms, bugs, big stuff. So they're pretty useful in clearing out nasty pest insects. So yeah, pretty cool birds. Pretty cool. So what's my thought? Well, you know what? I gotta hand it to the Australian magpie. I think they are the number one top most favorite bird in the whole world that's not a corvid. Yeah, it's a big qualifier there. But you know what? They ain't corvids, but damn it, you are an honorary corvid. You are right up there with us, buddy. And I don't mind that you are misidentified as one, because the Australian magpie, they make me laugh. They're cool looking. Got that great song. I mean, I love them. They're great. They're fantastic. I mean, A+ bird here. A+ bird. Honorary Corvid. You're great. You're great. I can't. I have nothing but positive things to say about this bird. They're fantastic. Fantastic. That's really all I gotta say about the Australian magpie. Good old birds. Yay!